景色が広がっていた。時には心を締め付けられる決断もあった。たくさんのことを教えてもらった。
このゲームと出会えたから
今がある。続け、聖剣伝説のある人生。
Moshi Mosh und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Visions of Mana. Wir machen weiter mit Silvarius Storytimes, diesem Mana-Wunder von ganz großer Glorie. Es geht langsam, aber sicher, wie immer ich sage, in die heiße Phase, denn wir sind in Endklippe, oder Endklippen, Endklippen, hieß es nicht Endklippen? Endklippingen? Wie hieß das denn nochmal? Endbruchklippen. So, in Endbruchklippen angekommen und wollten hier zum Mana-Baum hochhuschen, also nach Elusha hochhuschen. Wollten aber vorher nochmal mit unseren Kumpels reden, also mit unseren Leutchen hier reden. Dieser Bodenrank ist ja wirklich riesig. So groß werden nicht einmal die höchsten Bäume in Verdosru. Die Bewohner von Endbruch haben so schon viele Generationen von Geweihten kommen und gehen sehen. Vermutlich ist das der Grund, weshalb sie ihnen den größten Respekt entgegenbringen. Diese Jackbohnenranke wächst zwar turboflott, soll aber auch genauso schnell wieder eingehen. Kannst du glauben, oder? Sie sieht aus, als könnte sie ewig hier stehen. Das stimmt allerdings. Das mal nicht. In den Endbruchklippen herrscht eine eigenartige Stimmung. Man richtet sich unwillkürlich auf, wenn man sie sieht.
Taking a fight with us was foolish.
Erstmal die Jaulquappen prügeln.
Don't let victory go to your head.
Mein Geld sammeln kann man immer mal unterwegs. Bisschen.
Hot air. Taking this? Yes. Our next move. This should make for a nice one. You're not getting away. Okay. Let's keep moving. I can handle this alone. You're mine. One more hit. Okay. Easy. I guess this means I've improved.
$62.000 wieder, das ist gut. Das brauchen wir auch. Mal gucken, ob ja, habe ich. Gut. Da sind wir wieder in Verdosru. Der Ort mit meiner Meinung nach der schönsten Musik. Und mir ist halt aufgefallen, dass ich die letzten Gegner noch gar nicht vorgelesen habe. Frostgigas, den hatten wir. Wir hatten aber noch nicht diese Mama Poto. Es gibt nichts, was Mama Poto nicht tun würde, um ihre geliebten Poto-Kinder zu beschützen. Mithilfe ihrer langen Zunge und gefährlichen Lichtstrahlen macht sie unliebsamen Besuchern den Garaus. Wenn das nicht gelingt, ruft sie den Rest der Familie herbei und alle packen mit an, bis die Tat vollbracht ist. Babydrache, Frostdrache. Ein Verwandter des Babydrachen, der sich dort zu Hause fühlt, wo die Temperaturen unter dem Gefrierpunkt liegen. Sein frostiger Atem lässt Feinde zu Eis erstarren und macht sie bewegungsunfähig. Gaswolke, eine Ansammlung von Gas, die von einer unbekannten Kraft zu einer Art Wolke zusammengepresst wurde. Da sie keinen physischen Körper besitzt, ist jeglicher Versuch, sie mit einer Waffe zu treffen, zwecklos. Ah, okay. Einhornkopf, ein Ungeheuer in Form einer Schachfigur, das kalt und teilnahmslos vor sich hin starrt. Sowohl sein Hornangriff als auch seine Sprungattacken richten brutalen Schaden an.
Grow stronger with every battle.
Let's rest up. We've been teleported.
Tyranno-Echse. Da ist sie endlich mal. Ich hab schon gedacht, dass wir sie gar nicht mehr zu Gesicht bekommen. Ah, stimmt, die kann er nicht fressen. Bringt aber nicht viel.
Let me see. A rare item.
Göttliche Waage, die den Inventarbrett in seinem ursprünglichen Zustand. Oh, nice.
Activate. Grizzly.
Auch wenn wir das nicht brauchen, aber
Resonate.
wir hätten es
Take it
trotzdem.
away. Got some syrup. Taking this.
Ach so, kommen wir gar nicht zurück. Dann müssen wir ja den Weg zurücknehmen.
Power of mana. Take it away. Watch your step here.
Don't let victory go to your head.
Help us out. Take it away. Take it away.
Ah, da ist ein Lichtteleporter. So kommen wir da ran.
Taking this. Power of mana.
Taking a fight with us was foolish.
Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Let me see. Is this?
Schlagstöckchen.
If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Got some syrup.
So, das haben wir ebenfalls erledigt. Jetzt nur noch die Ranken hoch.
Come forth. Take it away. Grant me power. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Hier haben wir alles komplett.
Where to next? Let's rest up.
Safen.
Your guard down.
Where are the real monsters at? Let's plan our next move. Taking this.
Let your guard down.
You're mine!
You're not getting away.
Mighty element, emerge! Take this! You're mine!
You've got a long way to go before you can challenge us.
I wish we'd been able to thank Treant for his help earlier.
He probably saved our bark back there. Goodbye, convoy. Hello, calamity.
I was so desperate to get Hina's core stone. I almost lost myself. We owe him.
Who knows? We might get another chance to show our appreciation to Treant.
Ist ja noch nicht die Endschlacht, also von daher. Schauen wir nochmal.
Alms, I see you have returned.
Phew! You had me worried, Treant. Thanks for the help with Daelophos earlier.
Your thanks is unnecessary. As the overseer of the sanctuary, I could not sit idly by and allow harm to come to the Alms in the midst of their pilgrimage.
Treant? As in the sentry of the sanctuary? Watcher of the Alms' passage? He is much larger than recorded in the texts I've read on the subject. Could I perhaps...
Not now, Aish. Focus.
As for you, soul guard Val, here is where the escort's journey ends. I have bidden farewell to many a soul guard in my time here as the overseer. However, you have been appointed as an alm in your own right. You may proceed onward to the mana tree with the rest of the alms.
Thank you. I am honored to fulfill my duty as the Alm of Light. But before that, I want to talk to the mana goddess.
Curious. I would inquire as to what you have seen and heard on your travels that would prompt such a request. Please enlighten me.
We know that Daelophos is planning to take his revenge on the mana goddess, but we don't know why.
He's going around reviving benevolence to stir up trouble. Sure, we defeated 3 of them already, but that's not the point.
The point is that Daelophos is regaining strength, and now he looks really weird and really menacing. We can't let him keep going like this.
Before long, he will arrive to assault the sanctuary. We seek a way to stop his progress, but we need the goddess's guidance.
You plan to stop Daelophos yourselves? Yet again, you surprise me.
We feel partially responsible for his resurrection and sudden rise to power. Plus, he still has Hina's core stone. I have to fix this before I can give my soul to the cause. Please understand.
Your plight is noted. It is not my wish to place any undue burdens on the Alms, nor on the goddess of mana herself. But I believe I am coming to understand what the elemental spirits saw in you when making their choices. There is change brewing in Kidiel. Steel yourselves, Alms. You may enter the sanctuary with my blessing. Prepare your minds and hearts for when your souls will be necessary, and for what purpose you have been called.
Ominous words, my friend. We'll stop by after we hash things out with the mana goddess. How about you wish us luck on our way?
Very well. Until we meet again, Alms, take care and keep a weather eye out on the road ahead.
Thanks. We'll try. Now it's off to see the mana goddess.
Endlich können wir das Heiligtum betreten, ob es der Göttin wohl gut geht. Bald sind wir da, mein Herz wummt wie verrückt. Bestimmt wird die Göttin mit uns ihrer unerschöpflichen Weisheit zur Seite stehen. Treant, der große Weise des Waldes. Wenn die Zeit es uns erlaubt, wäre ich einen intellektuellen Austausch mit ihm nicht abgeneigt. Es sollen sich keine Monster im Heiligtum befinden, aber wir müssen trotzdem wachsam bleiben.
The Sanctuary of Mana.
Karina, wait!
Oh!
That's gotta be the Tree of Mana.
Wow!
It's beautiful. Almost familiar in a way.
Familiar. Yes. It makes sense that you feel that way.
The fairy.
Dropping those eaves as always, I see. Life begins with the mana tree, and when your time in this realm is over, your soul returns here to continue the cycle of rebirth.
Oh, then the mana tree oversees not just the alms, but all creatures. It's where all souls end up.
When the world was still Fadiel, the mana tree was in the spirit realm, right?
Yes. If Kidiel had not been created, you would never have had the opportunity to see the mana tree.
Incredible. If only I could tell everyone back home what a stunning sight this all is.
We've wasted enough time looking. It's time to get some answers.
How might one find the goddess in order to seek an audience?
Follow the path and it will lead you to her. Be sure to stay on the path, though.
Heiligtum des Mana.
But that's...
Monsters? Here? We never had monster infestations before. There goes the neighborhood.
The barrier around the Mana Sanctuary is meant to be impenetrable. However, I happen to have several hypotheses over the origins of these sanctuary monsters. Some species might have been trapped inside of the barrier at the time of its fabrication. Or perhaps specific
Sie sind
species
ja
are able
einfach
to
zu
puncture.
Hause.
Oh my, Master Aish is muttering to himself yet again.
Let him talk. Maybe he'll bore the monsters to death.
We should get going, but be careful, everyone.
I didn't account for monsters once we were in the sanctuary. What could be the cause?
Leave the hypotheses to Aish, Morley. We got bigger fish to fry.
Finally, a lucky break. Now that I'm an Ulm, I can protect you all the whole way.
Wow, neue Turbopuschel, blaue Turbopuschel.
Go another round.
Taking this?
There were trapped species inside of the barrier. We must take into account the change in habitat. Could evolution have played a part in creating this species? Or perhaps...
Should we permit him to ponder uninterrupted? Words will not reach him
Mümmler
at this
König.
stage, I believe.
Turbopuschel Königin. Nice.
Hey, stop falling behind if you don't want to find your own.
Hang in there! This should be the last. They were nothing but hot air. This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
Verteidigung und Magieabwehr erhöht.
Yes! Got some syrup. Yes!
I don't even need to lift it off.
No! Thunder Saber! The vessel's filled with mana! Come at me!
You're not getting away.
Take this!
Taking a fight with us was foolish.
Grant me power! I'm brimming with power!
It would have been nice to have Hina here to see this.
Yeah. She would have loved this view.
Then I'll be sure to soak up as much of the atmosphere as I can, for her sake.
That's the idea, Karina. I'll do the same. Grizzly! Watch yourselves, everyone! You're mine! Easy!
That's the rest.
Where are the real monsters at? Time to shine! I'm brimming with...
Good job,
My horizons have broadened.
My bond with the spirit's virgins.
I'm starting to twig it.
Power!
Treant, der Hüter der Pforte. Mümmlerkönig. Der Mümmlerkönig ist der Herrscher aller Mümmler und ist äußerst intelligent. In Anbetracht seines flauschigen Aussehens ist es kaum zu glauben, welche mächtige Attacken dieser Verwandte der Mümmler entfesseln kann, wenn ihm der Sinn danach steht. Und wir haben noch irgendwo den Fuß. Ne, den Chaosmann. Chaoshexer, genau. Ein dunkler Magier, der sich den Titel eines Großmeisters der dunklen Künste erarbeitet hat. Er beschwört unaufhörlich Monster herbei, um seine Gegner unter Druck zu setzen. Und sieht dabei total niedlich aus. So niedlich, dass man ihn nicht ernst nehmen kann.
What went through the minds of the Ohms of old as they walked this path?
Our thoughts often turn to those we left behind in times such as these.
Bittersweet to reminisce, but my heart still feels warm. I'll bet you the alms of the past will give us a warm welcome.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful. Got some syrup.
Da kommen wir von der anderen Seite hin.
Looks like I'm in luck, huh? Come forth!
Goldspringen, ach du Scheiße.
I'm brimming with power. I have to fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard. Lend me your power. You're mine. Command me. Got it.
Grow stronger with every battle.
Und der Keks kann hier, glaube ich, nicht schaden. Noch eine Schutzkiste.
Don't waste too much time.
Was ist denn einer im Kopf? Sieht doch keiner im Kopf. Oder im Kopf einer Königin.
Taking this. This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Kettenmagie nicht elementar.
Some syrup. Time to shine. I'm brimming with power. A rare item.
Kind des Wandels.
What new unseen challenges await us? Got some syrup. Behold my power!
Achso, jetzt soll ich ins Lied reingehen.
Take this! Enough mana.
Oh, wait. I can see it. It's calling to me.
Let me see. Is this?
Dragonermesser, eine Waffe für Morley. Erhöht zwar den Magieangriff, aber verschwächt die anderen Angriffe. Also das ist eher... Nee.
Come forth! I'm brimming with power. So all souls return to the mana tree eventually. In that case, I wonder if Orin and Liza are back yet. Hey everyone. We made it.
Val, I am sure your voice has reached them.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
That's it. Wir sind da.
My horizons have broadened.
May this cultivate our connection.
I'm starting to twig it.
Let's plan our next move.
Bosskampf. Das sehe ich doch so, dass es ein Bosskampf-Ebene ist.
The path stops here.
Then how do we get to the mana goddess?
Fairy could well have indicated the wrong route through the sanctuary. Her directions were vague at best.
Do not doubt that you are on the correct path.
It's Vadise, the White Dragon Princess. Golly, what are you doing here?
You, your companions, and even I must face whatever future lies ahead of us, come what may.
Don't worry. Vadise is like Treant, an emissary of the goddess.
Can you tell us how to continue on the path ahead?
I am the keeper of the future. How you choose to proceed depends on the answers you provide. There are many roads you may take, each with their own consequences. Do you understand?
I think so. We have a choice to complete the pilgrimage, or not. But that decision is why we've come to the goddess. Please, let us speak to her and ask for her wisdom.
After learning the truth, how will you feel? Will you accept it?
The truth?
Have you the strength to face the truth of this world? I do not know the depth of your conviction, what resides within your heart. Make me understand your intent. Your hearts will lead you along the path you seek.
Oh.
She wants action, not words then.
We must convince her of our conviction.
You won't want to miss a moment of this, Vadise.
I do not intend to blink. When tilling the lands to bear fruit, one must bear in mind the myriad disasters they will face. Extinguish the bane that threatens to incinerate all.
Really think about what she's telling us.
That is correct.
Ah. Geil, ein Rätselkampf. Das ist ja mega gut.
Bring it on. I'm ready for anything.
As many rounds as it takes.
Though mortals yearn for the future, they are hindered by the shackles of their past. Expel the knowledge that leads mortals astray.
This will continue until we can come up with an answer.
Test your might.
Das ist das Wissen.
That is correct.
Er steht ja für Wissen, also Glauben der Sterblichen.
No one? Then we go all out.
Ain't over till it's over, Vadise.
As Alm of Light, surely you can decipher the truth from that which is false. Discern your truth, and yours alone.
Val, you can decipher it.
Think carefully.
Der ist es.
Just what I need.
Well done. Now it is clear to me. Those strong enough to break free of their fate. Long have we prayed for pilgrims such as yourselves. You may be the heroes that the goddess of mana has needed all along. Go forth and create your own future.
Thank you, Vadise!
Never did I consider the possibility that I would be in the presence of the White Dragon Princess. I attempted to note down every riddle, but ended up too absorbed by the fight to offer assistance.
Thanks for that. At least you were
Aber
entertained.
nee, Palmina jetzt.
Come on, we're nearly to the mana tree.
I must calm.
So, Bessarium. Vadise. Vadise ist eine der Drachen. Vadise ist eine der Drachen des Wissens. Ihr atemberaubend schönes, seidiges Fell ist blasser als eine Wolke. Ihre Stimme ist sanft und ihr Betragen vornehm. Ihre klugen Augen scheinen stets das Schicksal der Welt im Blick zu haben und man sagt, dass sie sogar die Zukunft sehen kann. War ja bei dem anderen Kopf nicht noch ein neuer? Goldspringer. Der Goldspringer steht regungslos und wie versteinert in der Gegend. Doch wer unvorsichtig genug ist, seine Privatsphäre zu verletzen, wird sofort von seinem Spitzenhorn aufs Korn genommen.
I mind and steel myself to meet with a goddess.
Aha! Nice to see that this place hasn't changed. No monsters either. Looks just like it did back in Vadise times. You have had a long journey, but the mana tree is just ahead.
A long and laborious journey indeed.
The Alm's final destination.
And yet, we aren't here to offer our souls like those that came before us. We need to meet with the goddess.
Immer wieder was Besonderes, diesen Mana-Baum zu sehen.
Coda, the Alms have arrived.
Coda? Huh?
I am the guardian of this sanctuary.
There are humans living within the barrier? That's news to me.
Living? No. I am but a strong will given form. Consider me like one of the spirits. To put it in terms you may understand, I am the first in the long legacy of soul guards. You passed Vadise's trial admirably, Val. I should not be surprised given that you are of my own bloodline.
You're my...
Ist das Randy?
If we assume that long ago, people from Tiania were chosen to stand guard over the mana goddess, and that practice has held over to this very day. Aha! Then he is the origin of the Soul Guard tradition.
My mission remains unchanged since I first accepted it. Protect the goddess of mana.
Do you know where we can find her, Guardian Coda? We need to speak with the goddess as soon as possible.
You may refer to me as simply Coda. Treant and Vadise have relayed your current plight to me. Come. I will take you to the mana goddess.
Er sieht auf jeden Fall so aus.
One of my ancestors is here? In the sanctuary? Well, I can't keep him or the mana goddess waiting. Time to go.
Viele Geweihte schon an eben dieser Stelle gestanden haben müssen, um ihre Seelen den Mana-Baum darzubringen. Codas geheimnisvolles Auftreten erweckt den Eindruck, dass er mehr weiß, als er bisher preisgegeben hat. In den Schriften des Archivs wurde nie ein Wächter des Heiligtums erwähnt. Oh, wie gerne ich das alles erforscht und niederschreiben würde. Es ist eine gefühlte Ewigkeit her, dass ich die Göttin zuletzt treffen durfte. Ist es ein Traum oder werden wir gleich wirklich mit der Göttin reden? denke schon, dass wir das werden.
Goddess of Mana. I'm Val, and these are my friends. We've come here to ask for a moment of your time, before we offer our souls. Daelophos has broken free of his seal, and is going around the world setting the Benevodons loose.
His only goal is to get his revenge on you, Goddess. You have to do something!
We have so many questions to ask. About Daelophos and core stones, and my strange ability. All of it.
Goddess?
I promise we're telling the truth. Please listen to us.
We fully intend to sacrifice our souls when the time comes. But first, we have to protect the world from this danger.
She cannot hear you. The goddess of mana is unreachable in her slumber. She has not once awakened since she first fell into this long, long sleep.
Not a single source I have read has ever referenced that the goddess was in this state.
No one has ever been allowed this deep within the sanctuary. Her condition is not known to any others.
But Daelophos is breathing down our necks. The goddess was our last hope.
Coda? How did she end up like this?
Vadise believes that you can be trusted to make your own decisions. So, I will tell you. Tell you how this all came to be. The truth behind this world.
Höre dir Kodas Geschichte
What
an.
could have happened to the goddess? Coda should have some answers at least.
Vadise, the world as it was once known in the distant past, was made up of 5 realms. The spirit realm, the mortal realm, the mystic realm, the ethereal realm, and the arboreal realm. Mana power once flowed freely through these places, and Vadise knew only peace and prosperity. Until one day, mortals, in their greed, sought to use that power for warfare.
Die Mana-Festung.
The flow of mana was disrupted, and the 5 realms became perilously unbalanced. The mortal realm consumed an enormous amount of mana, plunging the mystic realm, home to the Benevodons, into disarray. The divide between the realms weakened to the point that all worlds merged into one. When the mana dried up, the monsters unleashed their wrath.
The discord that had driven people to degrade the powers of mana ended, and their battle against the Benevodons began.
The goddess wished to save the mortals from suffering at the hands of the Benevodons. So she asked Fairy, her emissary, to find Daelophos, name him her champion, and bequeath unto him the mana sword. And as promised, he successfully subdued all 8 Benevodons. However, he refused to return the mana sword, and instead swore revenge against the goddess, after the death of Cerulia.
Is that what changed Daelophos so drastically?
He lost the
deswegen.
person most dear to him.
Sounds like Daelophos couldn't come to terms with her passing.
Indeed, Daelophos saw no reason to care about a world bereft of the one he loved. So he turned against the mana goddess. She ended up using all her strength to preserve a corrupted world. With her power exhausted, the goddess then fell into a deep sleep. It was up to the guardian of the sanctuary, namely me, to stand against Daelophos with the help of the elementals. But it was not enough. We struck each other at the same time, resulting in his stone imprisonment and my destruction. Only my will survived. If only I had been stronger.
So, Coda, Daelophos, and I all carry the same pain within us.
So you're the one responsible for that boulder by the entrance, huh, Coda?
Yes, though he managed to break free regardless. With the help of the elementals, I was able to divide Daelophos' terrible power and seal it away with the Benevodons scattered across the land. But I underestimated the strength of his hatred. His power was steeped in animosity, which bled into the surrounding lands, creating horrible disasters in its wake. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure. The wind will rage and the winged fall flightless. Pure waters will run foul and disease spread. Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. Verdant lands will wither away and seeds will cease to sprout. The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all beings of logic. What people refer to as prophesied disasters are actually the curse of Daelophos' power upon the land.
Then, the source of these disasters was never the Benevodons at all. It was a curse, brought about by a single man's folly, from the very start.
Strong emotions revitalize mana power. In addition, Daelophos had access to the energy from the mana sword itself. The elementals tried to stop Daelophos' curse from running rampant. Their powers suppressed the worst effects from taking hold. But with the 5 realms now combined, the flow of mana slowed to a trickle. Elementals couldn't maintain that balance indefinitely. And so, without anything to check its dangerous powers, the effects of the curse spread throughout the entire world. Tortured by the curse of Daelophos, mortals turned to the goddess for help and offered up sacrifices. Alms. Alms would travel to the mana tree and freely give up their souls, their life force, to the sleeping goddess. As I mentioned, strong emotions bring about mana power. With the souls from faithful alms, the flow of mana was rejuvenated, for a time. Powers restored, the elementals could once again suppress the effects of the curse. But after 4 years, their stores of mana would once again
Deswegen ein
run
ewiger
dry.
Kreislauf.
That's why the alms have to go to the mana tree to stop disaster from befalling our villages.
At the end of their pilgrimage, I would change the alms into core stones to give to the goddess.
Core stones? Wait, you can...
Yes, Val. Your ability was passed down through my bloodline. Originally, it was used to return monsters to the flow of mana. Reintroducing life into the flow of mana was how Fadiel maintained balance.
So then, what I did to Hina...
Oh, Val.
Sooner or later, that fate was waiting for her in the end.
Yes, as it waits for all alms who come to the mana tree. Your souls will be given to the goddess to protect the cycle of mana, including the soul of the alm of earth that you possess.
Eliza's?
This is all we can do until the mana goddess reawakens.
What's that?
The barrier is under siege.
What is going on? It's probably the Benevolence. Looks like they're trying to break through.
This is Daelophos' doing.
Wind, Wasser. Mond. Pforte.
What'll happen to the sanctuary?
There is no need for alarm. The Everdons hold great power. Not as great as the sanctuary itself.
They're retreating.
Oh. Good.
There is no sign of the man himself. Perhaps Daelophos intended this attack to serve as a diversion?
Daelophos and the Benevolence are still a threat to us all, just like in the past.
Things aren't looking so good for the world if these monsters run free.
If the goddess is unable to grant us aid, we must muster our own forces. It is our chance to fix the future.
Our loved ones need protection. I'll do it alone if I have to.
We've already defeated 3 of these things. The remaining 5 will be a piece of cake.
Coda, we need time. I promise we will offer up our souls, but we have to take care of the world first. We will stop the rest of the Benevolence and Daelophos before he hurts anyone else.
I do not have the power to stop you either way. Do what you feel is right. The decision to fight should be left to the living. It is your duty, as protecting the sanctuary is mine. I believe your group of alms has untold potential to rejuvenate the flow of mana. And more.
More what?
It is not important. What matters is that as long as Daelophos has the mana sword, he will continue his assault on the sanctuary, and the goddess kept safe within.
Then we'll just have to reclaim the sword ourselves. It's the only way to keep disaster at bay.
Returning the sword to its rightful place wouldn't hurt either.
You should keep the core stone of the Alm of Earth. Abiding by the will of the alms is important, after all.
Coda is putting a lot of faith in you. I think you'll be able to handle the road ahead as well.
Vadise has also acknowledged their worthiness. It is time that I trusted in people once more. Though I cannot lend you my own power, I can at least release that of this little one.
Oh ja. Lufti. Lufti comes back. Yes! Oh, wie geil! Epic Moment! Lufti ist erwachsen geworden! Branko! Zum wahrhaftigen Mana-Drachen! Oh, ist das eine schöne eine schöne Referenz, ey.
Was that you? What happened to you?
I do believe this is the sacred
Flammy!
beast Flammy. Ramco must have been Flammy the entire time. Flammy has made many documented visits to our world. But I never dreamed I would
Es ist
be in
einfach
her
wirklich das
presence.
erste Mana-Tier.
Get it? Ramco is just another form of Flammy to begin with.
Her wings are the fastest way to convey you to the Benevodons. Make haste, Alms.
Thanks.
Oh yeah. Das heilige Tierwesen. Nice.
Flammy can take you anywhere in the world you want to go. Ramco, you got so big. Big and strong enough to carry all of us. All the little ones grow up so fast. Remember that Flammy's power can only fly you around for so long. She'll revert back to her cub form when you land. Just use the Flammy drum to summon her whenever
Ja,
you
die
need to fly.
Flämmchentrommel. Geil.
Whoa! Now then, what's your plan of action?
If I may, would you be so kind as to return me to Lagrazzo?
She says it would be her pleasure.
Then, to Lagrazzo we go.
Nö.
Now then, with Ramco's permission, shall we be off to Lagrazzo?
It's colder in the sky than I thought. Is everyone keeping warm?
Thanks to Ramco's cozy coat, I am
das
more
hier?
than comfortable.
Oh, ist das cool, ey.
Ground looks so small from up here.
It feels a lot more spread out when you have to walk, huh?
Ramco must really like the sound of that drum, huh?
We'll be relying on her a lot from now on.
Thanks for all the help, Ramco. You're the best.
Oh, das ist ja mega cool, ey.
An excellent landing, young Ramco. Brava! Now then, I will begin the process of compiling what I observed within the sanctuary for analysis.
You're not going to help us with the Benevodons?
Oh, it grieves me to say it, but I must decline. Though please keep in mind that I want a full report on your exploits. I will add it to my account of this historic situation
Und
we
wieder
find
zieht er seinen
ourselves
Arsch aus der
in.
Schlinge.
I suppose he is the best suited.
It's okay that you want to analyze your data, but please don't let the information that Coda entrusted you with turn into gossip.
Of course. Not to worry. I take great pains to compile my notes in secrecy.
If it isn't the head curator and the rest of the arms, you're safe. Oh, we were worried when we heard the Benevodons were attacking the Mana Tree.
I am as well as can be expected, thanks to the Mana Goddess's barrier. Word of the Benevodons' revival has spread, I see. Have you determined where the monsters have appeared, perchance?
Reports indicate that disaster is spreading to the lands that house the Benevodons. Besseroth, Benevodon of Wind, has been spotted in the Vale of Longrin. And Tormarni, Benevodon of the Moon, near Etern. Gandum, Benevodon of Water, was seen outside of Illistana. While the Benevodon of Wood, Florit, is stalking Vertius Burrow as we speak. Scribes have already been sent afield to collect what information they can.
Curious. The Benevodon of Fire has not been accounted for. Is there no word of Volkibel?
No reports out of the Tiania area as of yet. Our theory is that the Fire Benevodon still slumbers.
I see. I suppose that is good news. It seems you all have 4 benevolence to take care of at present.
I can feel it. The flow of mana power in each area has changed. You could start in any location, but time is of the essence.
My word! An emissary of the goddess! What a singular wing shape! Would you mind if I sketched it?
I'm afraid I'm in a hurry.
We should get going too. Good luck, Aish.
Farewell. We will meet again soon, I'm sure.
Let's focus on the 4 monsters we know of. So, Val, what'll it be?
Leave it to me. We can head.
Erstmal nochmal runter.
Now, now.
Also noch 2 Nebenaufgaben, die wir machen können. Ich glaube, wir sind im letzten Kapitel. Oder im vorletzten Kapitel. Yep, 7. Also wenn Kapitel 4 das mit Daelophos Auferstehung ist, ist Kapitel 8 das letzte. Wille des Wächters, Antlitz der Wahrheit, Wächter des Heiligtums, Vadise, die Patrionin der Zukunft und Treant, der Hüter der Pforte. Dann nehmen wir jetzt nochmal eben kurz die Nebenquests hier an. Ja, bitte, ich bin gerade dabei, die Farbmischung meiner nächsten Stofflieferung vorzubereiten. Ich wollte ein besonders tiefes dunkles Blau anrühren, allerdings scheinen mir blaue Pigmente ausgegangen. Fledermausleder zu tun, wenn die Notlage den Kunden interessiert ist, wäre wohl gefärbt, solange Ende blau ist. Versuch ist es wert. Hätte es zufällig Zeit, um zu sehen, wie man auf der Schnelle herbekommt? Fledermausblau. Vorsicht, ist die Mutter der Porzellankiste, das war schon immer mein Motto. Wir kennen gesunden derzeit der Evakuierungsstatus Monsterinvasion vor. Du lachst, es ist selten, dass Monster Städte angreifen, aber es kommt vor. Aus einem Fachbuch kürzlich gelesen habe, ging hervor, dass Teufelchen, Augen und Einhornkopf, Hörner einen abschreckenden Effekt auf Monster haben sollen, wenn man sie über Haustür aufhängt. Du weißt nicht zufällig, wo den sie beschaffen könnte. Ich habe fest vor, sie auf ihre Wirksamkeit zu testen. Schutz gegen alles Böse. Na, Mädels, habt ihr neue Waffen?
Welcome! Peruse at your leisure. Come back anytime. Welcome.
Keine
All
neue
these
Rüstung.
goods are the cream. Come back again sometime.
Okay, die Quest hätten wir angenommen. Wieder 3 Quests, die wir machen können. Du Val, neulich habe ich ein Buch gelesen, da stand drin, dass es auf dem Kaschmir-Plateau fliegende Fische gibt. Ich will unbedingt einen sehen. Am liebsten würde ich sofort hin, aber Mama sagt, ich darf nicht aus dem Dorf raus. Kannst du vielleicht für mich suchen, mir Bescheid sagen, wenn du sie gesehen hast? Ach ja, in meinem Buch stand übrigens auch, fliegende Fische mit Wasser schießen können, wenn sie bedroht fühlen. Pass also gut auf dich auf. Hast du gesehen, drüben auf dem Aschepfad treibt sich eine Gruppe Goblin-Älteren rum. Ich sage dir, Goblin-Ältere sind die tückischen Goblins von allen. Jede Wette, dass sie nur darauf warten, dass ein harmloser Wanderer vorbeikommt. Die planen einen Überfall. Da muss was unternommen werden, und zwar sofort. Ich könnte, wenn ich wollte, hin verscheuchen, aber ich kann nicht kämpfen, wenn ich doch nur wüsste, an wen ich mich da wenden kann. Ja, weiß ich auch nicht. Ich auch nicht, also tut mir leid. Ich brauche mal kurz deine Hilfe, weil es ist so, mein Opa hat oft davon erzählt, dass es vor langer Zeit auf etwas Wertvolles auf dem Aschepfad vergraben hat. Aber letztes Jahr ist er zur Göttin zurückgekehrt und meine Oma ist auch vor langer Zeit von uns gegangen. Ich hatte die ganze Geschichte lange vergessen, aber jetzt möchte ich unbedingt herausfinden, was er dort vergraben hat. Ich gehe stark davon aus, dass es irgendein Erinnerungsstück oder so sein wird. Aber auf Aschepfad, wo Monster nur wimmelt, traue ich mich nicht so richtig dorthin. Aber du kommst doch sicher öfter da vorbei, oder? Hättest du nicht Lust, nach dem Schatz meines Opas Ausschau zu halten? Bitte. Dann machen wir das mal. Das Einzige, was nervt, ist, dass man das... Ah, okay, kann man überspringen. Ich sag nie wieder was. Ich hab nichts gesagt. Also Longland können wir momentan nicht hin, weil da ja gleich Krieg ist. Der Kleine ist auch Krieg. Und Verdosru ist auch Krieg. Da ist der Regios-Schrein. Hier ist Codladers. Keine Sidequest. Kuttertal. Lucaruin. Oh nein!
Going to check on Illistana? Hopefully Gandum, the Benevodon of water, isn't causing any waves.
Oh, with the flow of commerce centered in the capital, a Benevodon strike would be catastrophic to the crowd.
Das wollte ich gar nicht. Ich wollte mich denen noch nicht nähern. Ja gut, dann machen wir hier einen kleinen Break und sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder frisch am Sein. Bis zum nächsten Mal und rein. Silvarius, und Outer. Die Jagd auf die Bewohner ist eröffnet.